Hey folks, how you doing? I'm doing okay. Just taking it easy. I'm gonna be working some in the yard today. There's a lot going on still. It's not gonna stop either. I've got some flooring and some trim to put up yet, and put in the new room that I put, the new bedroom and bathroom combination that I put in the ground, and I still got to work in the closet doors. They didn't work out the way I thought they would, so I'm gonna redo them a little bit different. And banks are going to be collapsing. Another one's going to bite the dust, which could catapult others into disintegrating. You got to get your money out of the bank, folks. Keep it out. I wouldn't say do what I do, but I usually actually take an overdraft out every month, and it costs me $32 a month, which is like a small loan every month, which is expensive. But I looked at it this way, and I don't do it every single month, but I looked at it this way, that if they collapse, I owe them $400 instead of them owing me all the rest of my money that I'm not going to get, more than likely, or at least not right away. So I'm taking precautions that way. I don't have gold and silver. I'm not saying don't get it. I'm just saying I don't subscribe to that. Gold and silver and bartering will be illegal. They'll make it illegal because they want to control everything. Bitcoin's going to go down too because it's unregulated. They don't want anything that's not regulated. They want to regulate everything. They want to control everything. They want to control you. They want to control your food. They want to control your house. They want to control where you go. They want to control what you do, what you buy. And it's simple, but not. Because you have to be willing to get out of the system. You have to be willing to give up everything and live a harder life. I don't get up and take a shower every day. I wash up. Oh, I wear black all the time. People are probably wondering why. Well, my clothes are all black. For the most part, not every single stitch of them, but I have green and brown, but almost everything's black. My jeans are all black. My jean shorts are black. My t-shirts are black. My long sleeve t-shirts are black. My coat, my Carhartts are black. And everything pretty much is black. Well, I look at it this way. I live in where there's winter. Now, I can wear different colors at different times of the year and be okay. But if I'm trying to hide out, black fits in every season. And even the grayer colored trees in the summer or in the spring or in the fall, they look black in the winter, or almost. So you blend in. I don't like white because it gets dingy. And that's another thing I like black for, because if you get a stain in it, it doesn't really show up. So there's that. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to keep it easy, trying to keep it calm, trying to keep it so I don't lose my head. And that's the most important thing. And when things look tough, if you have a survival mindset, you'll make it. Whether you have nothing or not, you'll make it. If you have a give up mindset, I don't care what you got, you're not going to make it. If you haven't stored food up by now, you're in trouble. You're already in trouble. I'm not saying don't start, but you better get some books and know what's wild. And then don't forget, when it's wild and it's out, you got to get it, dry it, or whatever you do to store it, so that you have it throughout the winter into the next season. And I have food stored because I don't know if my garden's going to grow this year. We didn't do the best last year, although I did get potatoes. I did have other things that I got out of it, but the chipmunks got my tomatoes, almost all of them. I did eat a few, but they'd take a bite out of one and then go on to the next one. And sometimes they'd take a whole thing if it was small enough. And so I got to figure out them. The deer mowed most of my corn down, although I did get some and not much. I got quite a bit of squash that I used and canned some, and I still got. But my acorn squash, I had them in an area that leaked, and I didn't know it. So them and my watermelon, they all rotted. So I threw them out here, and maybe they'll come up. I discovered you don't plant garlic where you're going to have squash growing. Not even close, because squash, they've spread out, they're invasive. And I had zucchini squash and some summer squash. Well, I learned from my last mistake last year, so I'm completely ready for it this year, for the most part. It's just certain things that I just got to keep track of. I was so busy with that room that I didn't forage for anything last year. I do have some white carrots, or they call them Queen Anne's lace, that are now popping up a lot of places. I have hundreds and hundreds of huckleberry bushes. I do have some beech nuts, but last year they were tiny compared to the year before, and I didn't bother with those. Acorns, I didn't bother with those. There wasn't as many as there was, I think, a couple years ago. Last year there was quite a few, or the year before there was quite a few, but last year in the fall I didn't really see that many. So anyway, it's April, I believe the 28th. I think it's the 28th. And so I'm going to be out doing some things out here. I want to get some other things done, but I can't start it because it's going to rain, it looks like, for 4 days in a row. And if I start a project like my doors that didn't work out, that I got to redo a little bit, I'm going to have to leave them outside, and I can't do that. I have a little concrete work to do, but I can't really get to that yet today either. So I've been antsy all winter. I've been antsy, and I've been frustrated with the weather because it doesn't cooperate long enough for me to get anything done more than one day. And it's been, in the days that it's been decent, it's been so cold in the morning I can't work without gloves on, and I can't do certain things with gloves on. So I'm kind of stuck there. So hopefully after this rain, somebody told me it's supposed to be in the 60s. I'm not sure, but hopefully it stays in the 60s, and hopefully it's not so cold in the morning hours. At least if it starts out in the upper 30s or early 40s, it'll be warmed up a lot faster, because it took till almost noon some days for it to get above the 30s. And it doesn't give me much time after that to really do what I need to do. I don't have any large projects now, but I have so many little ones that it's going to be like having a large project. This is a little here and a little there. I got some things to tear out and redo. I still haven't got my kitchen done. I started it 2 years ago. So I've got to rework that. I have to build a biomass rocket stove. I still got a lot to do, and time is short, folks. I don't even know if I'll get it all done. I got 2 wood stoves in there that throw smoke out, which I don't want, because I don't want people to see them, or to see that there's smoke coming from somewhere, because then they'll search for you, especially the marauders. When they don't have anything because they didn't listen and they didn't store anything up, they're going to come for your stuff. And if you got smoke coming out of the chimney, you got animals quacking and mooing and whatever, they're going to pay attention to that. Unless you're in a community where you almost have an army, it ain't going to be enough. Now that sounds like a lot of trouble talk, and it is. rely on the Lord. Get close to the Lord, folks. That's all you got. In these times, if you can't get done, then he'll take over what you can't do. He never said anywhere just to do nothing else. Just sit down, relax, I'll take care of everything. He never said that. There's preparation all over the Word of God. Prepare for the Sabbath. Prepare for 7-year famine. You know, prepare yourself. Don't be a couch potato. The United States of America has more obese people than any other country in the world. Or on this earth, I should say. Share, like, and subscribe. I'm going to start putting a few more videos up of some different things. I haven't really done a whole lot with this channel. I just wanted to give up on YouTube because they were giving me strikes so many times and taking channels down. I just got fed up with them. I'll go on other formats too. But that's going to be in time. And, you know, the way things are going, I'm not so sure I'll even get that far, but we'll see. Folks, take care. I love every one of you, and I know I don't have too many right now. I did have quite a few, but those channels, of course, are gone. So if I get more subscribers, great. If I don't, I guess that's okay. Somebody's listening. Somebody's watching the videos. So you all take care. I never asked for money. I did ask for money one time for my daughter, but that didn't happen anyway. She was okay. But I never asked for money. I just want to talk and give you messages. That's basically it. People have sent me money before, but it's been over a year since that's happened. You take care. Stay safe. Stay aware. Stay frosty. Stay strapped. I'm out.